Hey guys, it's Allie from allievLuv. Happy Valentine's Day to the Valentine's Day series. And today I'm going to talk about the history of Valentine's Day, extremely brief. If you'd like to learn more about the history of Valentine's Day, you can look at the video that I'm kind of summarizing from the History channel down below. I'll have it in the description. And I'm going to talk about kind of why I'm not a huge fan of Valentine's Day. So I have some notes about how Valentine's Day started. As I said, if you kind of want to skip over me and want to go down and watch the History channel version of it, it's like a 5-minute video, and I'm sure it'll describe it better than I do. So in the beginning, it started with a pagan festival celebrating either Lupa, the she-wolf, or Faunus, the god of fertility. I'm not all up on this Greek mythology as much as I like to be, so please bear with me with the pronouncing of everything. So the pagan festival was called Lupercalia, and it began with the sacrificing of animals, of course, to the gods, either Faunus or Lupa, and then the women would be slapped with animal skin and blood to bestow fertility for the upcoming year. So we're already starting off on a bad note. First, you're killing animals, and then you are abusing women to attempt to make them fertile for the year. That's great. So there was something that happened with the Pope and Valentine's Day, and then Claudius, the ruler, wanted to win all of his wars, and he was really worried about his men being lovesick, so he wanted to kind of stop it altogether, and he banned marriage. This is where Father Valentine came in, and he continued to marry the young lovers for a while. Then, unfortunately, Claudius found out. Of course, he was sentenced to death. Because, you know, gotta teach people a lesson when you're the ruler. Then, it was said that the young couples that he married went to his cell and brought him red roses and notes to show their gratitude for him continuing to marry them. Then on his death sentence day, February 14th, he passed a note on to the jail cellar's daughter, who he was said to be in love with, and this started Valentine's Day. So a little bit of information at the end of the Valentine's Day video. They say how many red roses are purchased, how many heart-shaped candy boxes are purchased, and how much the industry makes annually a year. So I'm going to start with the industry and how much they make a year, which is $14 billion annually. That is quite an excessive amount of money. They sell 180 million red roses and 30 million heart-shaped candy boxes. None of the history has anything to do with veganism, really. It's all about the gods and being fertile, and of course the marriages. But the thing that I don't like what it's come to today is that it's just all about selling. It's not really about your loved ones. It's like, oh, how much can I one-up this person, and this is like, I better get this for Valentine's Day because I deserve it, not because other people feel affection towards you. And one point that I wanted to go over was, if you really enjoy the company of the person you're with, your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, then why isn't this done all year round instead of just on Valentine's Day? Why don't we show appreciation for each other when we feel the appreciation is needed, or someone needs a pick-me-up day, instead of just on a made-up holiday? In my notes I put it's a bit of a joke from society telling you that this specific day is the day that you need to tell your loved ones how much you appreciate them for the year. And going back to what I said before, it's the appreciation should be all year round instead of just on one day. Now, if you do choose to celebrate one day out of the year, what makes this day special apart from the other days, and why do you choose to celebrate on February 14th and not on June 6th or September? You should be celebrating all year round, I would think. Now, I have in my notes the idea behind Valentine's Day, and do I actually think that it's a nice concept? Yes. I think the concept is really nice to show someone that you love, that you appreciate them. I think the original concept of Valentine's Day wasn't such a great concept and wasn't a great foundation to start off on, especially because you're abusing someone and you're abusing the animals. So that's not such a great foundation to start off on a holiday that's supposed to be about love. So instead, I think that we should spread our love around and make special days that maybe your partner or significant other needs a pick-me-up that day, and you leave a really nice note, or you leave in lipstick on the mirror, like, have a great day, love you, X's and O's, or something like that. You know, different things like that I think would be more appreciated than just one day and such a expense and pressure on that day to do something that society is telling you to do, instead of like, oh, today I really feel like honoring the other person that I'm with and showing them my love and affection towards them. I think it's kind of just all smushed into one day a year, and it's kind of like boring, been there, done that type of thing. You should do something that your significant other would appreciate more than just going out one day a year or getting red roses one day a year. At least that's my perspective on it. So I think that wraps my video up. Pretty short and sweet. Kind of why I don't like the concept of Valentine's Day in general, but I do like the idea of Valentine's Day. Just being able to spread it around instead of smushing it into one day is my idea, and to actually show that you care, not just because something or someone else is telling you, hey, this is the day that you should care about your loved one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys have different perspectives on Valentine's Day, or you want to tell me down below in the comments what you guys do instead of Valentine's Day, let me know.